Hello and welcome to another episode of Ashaya Day Trip Productions. Today is Sunday, April 6th of 2025. Don't really have too much of a game plan set for today. I have a few ideas in mind. Unfortunately, we've had some really bad storms come through the area of the past several days, and there's been some flooding and all that stuff. And now it's a cool and crisp 38 degrees or so outside. So I, of course, have done some yard work. I planted some trees, and I actually planted some just a couple of tomato plants, jalapeno plants, and some strawberries. And since it's going to be and has been hovering around freezing, I think tonight it's supposed to get actually a little bit below freezing. I did kind of cover up my my vegetable plants and strawberry plants with just a tarp, just kind of help it out a little bit, try to keep it from freezing. So I think what I'm going to do today is just kind of head out a little bit and do a little shopping, probably do a little bit of maybe Lowe's and Home Depot. I'm not expecting them to have exactly what I'm looking for, just simply because I'm sure they're probably sold out, considering the weather. But also, I am excited to say I do have a trip planned coming up here within the month. So, of course, stay tuned for that. So, just as a reminder, before I forget, please subscribe. So, that'll be coming up here this month. So, I think for today, we'll just kind of do a little shopping. Maybe just stop by the usual suspects of the Centerton Lake and Lake Bentonville. Just kind of look and see what the water level is kind of looking like out there. Just kind of walk around a little bit. It's a little cold, as mentioned, so just kind of see how that goes. Don't plan on doing bike riding today. Just don't want to get out there. It's just too cold and too wet. So it's about 11:30 right now. So I'm going to kind of finish up getting ready, and we're just going to kind of roll with it today. So here we go. All right, so here we are at my first stop of the day. I figured I'd stop back by out here at the Horsebarn Trail, trailhead here. And this is just inside of Rogers from Bentonville. And they call it Horsebarn Trailhead because of the horse barn up there. It's got a nice little mural on the side, if you can make it out. So as said, it is a cold day, so as you can see, there's not really anybody out here. And it says you are here. So it looks like this section of the trail has a good little ways to it. Got nice little benches, playground, nice little parking lot, not too terribly big, but decent size all considering. So it looks like here it has, like, say if the rain can just kind of go down into the creek. Doesn't look that bad out here right now. It's definitely moving though. Water is definitely moving a little bit. There's some wire ties there. Don't know what that's about. They got little tools out here if you need to fix up your bike. Not gonna walk too far out here, being as cold as it is, and just kind of walking along here. I haven't quite been up this far on the trail, so I just wanted to maybe just walk up a little bit farther and just take a look. Kind of underneath the bridge. Creepy. It looks up here that they got a little sign that says bike shop up to your right. So I guess if you go back up that ways, bike shop up there. It's definitely a good place to come out, ride your bike, maybe walk a dog. And definitely no flooding issues out here. Drove in from Centerton and the roads weren't bad at all, so everything drained pretty good. I will say though that just from my experience that these roads do have a tendency to flood while it's raining. You know, especially when it's raining heavy, so best idea if you can, just kind of maybe just kind of hang out, stay off the roads for a bit. Let things kind of settle down. Kind of backtracking here to see if I can get a good shot of the order in the barn background. Figure since I'm out here, might as well just kind of walk up this way just for a minute. So it says you are here. So I'm kind of curious to know though, because right here this is like a major road, and I'm kind of curious to know, you know, it's a very busy road, and I'd be extremely hesitant to want to ride a bike across it. So it'd be kind of cool, maybe someday, maybe if they can get like a little, I don't know, like a little bridge where you can just ride your bike or walk over instead of having to cross a major highway. That would be extremely nice. So I wouldn't mind, because I know like up here there's some nice scenes, but I'm not sure where to go to access it. Looks like you can go up to the 14th Street Trail and maybe come down, head south, but my thing is I wouldn't want to cross over this major road right here, because that's a very dangerous intersection. But it looks like up there's a 14th Street Trail. Okay. And it looks like they got a little QR code for you. So it looks like you could run, walk, maybe hike, ride a bike. It's wheelchair accessible, or you can also come out here and walk your dog. Okay. So there you go. Another little quick stop by the Horsebarn Trail Head Park. And I don't mind telling you, it is cold, so I think now I'm going to head back to my vehicle and probably going to make a stop by Home Depot, my home away from home. And just kind of see what else we can find out today. Okay, so I just bought what I needed for now from Home Depot. So I'm just going to go through and just kind of just show you just a quick haul of what I got, and nothing exciting. All this is basically with the cold snap that we're in right now, just kind of to buy some things just to help with my garden plants. Not that this is going to help, but at least nothing else. I got stuff for next year. But I did buy just a couple of the small garden stakes, and this is just something, you put this in right here in the ground, and I figure if my tomato plants grow, that could be just a nice little convenient smaller option. Just kind of what I have is actually it's like a big, I guess you call it planter, what I have, just a garden planter. It's actually a little bigger than just a planter, but basically that's what you can call it. It's just kind of above ground option, because in my area here in Arkansas, weeds are like a huge problem, so I figured it'd be easier just to try to do a potted option, if you want to call it that. But I also did buy a couple of things of natural burlap fabric, and it says here it protects gardens from windburn, freezing rain, snow, and ice. Also shades sensitive plants from sun, used outdoors for seed germination. I guess that way help keep the birds off of it. And to help me kind of keep the burlap fabric attached, I bought some a little bit more of the sisal twine, just a easy option, so that way I kind of can put it through the holes there. And also I went ahead and just bought some small rope, just to have, just in case I need. It's always a good idea to have some rope, whether this is actually light duty rope, in case you need to kind of tie something down, or what have you. So that is my haul from Home Depot. So altogether it's probably about $55, something like that. So there's that. So I think now probably gonna kind of head back towards home, but I do certainly want to stop by off by Lake Bentonville, just kind of see what it's looking like out there, and also probably Lake Centerton. So let's roll. So here we are once again at the Lake Bentonville. I am on the Osage oh, excuse me, Osage. The Osage Park side of things. Looks like right here we got some pretty little trees blooming. Might be I don't know if that's a dogwood or what. Of course, you got your food trucks out here. Looks like we got a rolling taco food truck, and this right here, I believe, is like there's ice cream, and that right there in the middle is the Philippine food truck. And I have had that Philippine food truck on numerous occasions, and it is pretty good, and you get quite a bit for the amount of money you spend, so it's pretty good. Of course, over there we got a pickleball courts. Got a few brave souls out here playing on this rather cool Sunday afternoon. What's this signage over here? Coffee with the site manager. Okay. Kind of read a little bit of this off to you. It says, free. Join us for a conversation over coffee with Osage Park site managers. Learn about the wetland ecosystem, hear behind the scenes stories, and get your questions answered. Okay. It's free. Looks like the next one is coming up on April 26th. So it looks like they got one once a month. That started in March and it goes on through July. 26th is the last one. And of course there's you a QR code if you're interested in checking it out. Okay. That's pretty neat. And this here, of course, this is a little pavilion, little seating areas. So like here they got we have some rentals, where you can rent the pickleball courts, the pavilion, and the quiver archery range are available for rent to rent. And there's your QR code if you're interested in checking that out. There's also the website, phone number you can reach. And of course, there's not going to be too many people out today. So I figured we'd just come out here and kind of walk around for a little bit. It's a nice little playground area. Looks like you got, what is that, AstroTurf or whatever. Nice and clean. Looks like you got a little game of tic-tac-toe out there. This little sign painted on the ground here says archery this way. So you can just follow the little blue arrows, or what is that, the orange arrows in the blue circle, and just kind of just follow it up to the archery range up that way. Okay. Yeah, the water's definitely up a little bit. I could tell from the dock. Usually there's a little bit of a gap between the water and the dock here, but today is not the case. Considering all the rain that we've had over the past couple of days, the ground's not too soggy, so I was kind of concerned maybe that the ground would be a soggy mess, but it's not bad. And of course they do stock this lake. I think they've already done the trout. Of course they do trout and catfish out here, so if you want to try your luck at fishing, you can come out here. Not a bad place at all. I think what I'm going to do now is maybe just kind of walk up by the beaver habitat, if you want to call it that, and just kind of take a little look and just kind of see what it's looking like. Well, it's a lot drier than what I was expecting. A lot drier. Huh. You know, I'm not too familiar with how this the Osage Creek or the whole system, how it runs. So it's kind of, you know, interesting for me to come out here and kind of just take a look and see it being not a whole heck of a lot water over here with all the rain we've had for the past couple of days. I mean, we've had a lot of rain. Wow. It's amazing how it all just kind of flows the way it does. Matter of fact, looks like way out there's some kind of yeah, that's the drainage pipe. So that over there, that's a little bridge that kind of runs across there on I Street. And when I rode my bike, I kind of rode up that way a little bit. Huh. Okay. Well, heck, I was thinking I was going to see a bunch of water. Guess not. Huh. It's moving up here a little bit. See, you never know. You know, you come out to a place on numerous occasions. You think you got it all figured out, but you don't. Huh. It's like insane. Wow. It's crazy. There you go. Okay, so just kind of making my way around the lake a little bit. And kind of coming over here, looking at the waterfall. Things are definitely moving. Gonna kind of walk up on this end, just kind of get a better view of it. I don't know, but fishing on this side is kind of steep. There are a few places here. Ground's not bad at all. It's a real good spot right here. Some birds just kind of flying over the water. Okay, so almost have made it back to my vehicle, and I see there's nobody out here at the pickleball court, so I figured I'd come out and just kind of show you a little bit about what they have out here. And I'm seeing right here in front of me, we got a Dam Slam pickleball tournament June 7th and 8th out here at Osage Park. So there's you a QR code. Let's see if I get a little closer. If you're interested in something like that. And over here, it looks like they also have summer camps available for your kids. It's with the Peel Compton Foundation, and I have no idea what that foundation is. Of course, we gotta get that plane in there. Anyway, so right here is the QR code. If you're interested and want to check that out for your kids. Yes, Explore Osage Summer Camp. And then it looks like they have another one that is the Explore Archery Summer Camp. And then they have the Explore Coddler Summer Camp. So there you go on that. So it looks like we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 maybe pickleball courts. Let me walk back here and kind of give you a better idea what they got. Now I come out here, as those of you who watch this channel should know. It's kind of like one of the first times I kind of walked up by the pickleball court. So we got 2 here. We got 2 more up here. And I almost want to say maybe that they expanded this. So it's 4, 6, 8, it looks like. It's okay. And I guess you have to run them. I don't know if they're first come, first serve. I have no idea. I don't play pickleball. So I couldn't tell you, but it looks like they got some nice benches out here. Of course, right there, they let you know what the pickleball court rules are. And there we got player etiquette. So just kind of read this off to you if you're interested. Pickleball court rules. Court hours are from sunrise to 11 p.m. Courts are for pickleball use only. So don't bring your basketballs out here, or baseballs, or tennis balls, or whatever, or football, whatever other ball you got. Proper footwear required. And it says keep furniture off the courts, which I don't know what furniture you put out there unless they're talking about a lawn chair or something. And it goes on to say no food or drink, no pets, no smoking, and no glass. Okay. Your player etiquette, be respectful of other players and have fun. Use the next up paddle rack if you are raiding on an open court, which I don't know what that is. And players should limit playing time to 2 hours for a doubles match and 1 hour for a singles match if others are waiting. So I guess this is the next up paddle rack. Next up paddle rack. Okay, there you go. So I guess you put your paddles there so that way people know, hey, we're waiting. So hurry it up. It's alright. Not sure what that's just concrete looks like, maybe. Yeah. Alright, so these pickleball courts, so you know, are just around the pavilion. You probably want to park on the Osage Park side off of it's just off of Walton. You know, it's not too hard to find. You could probably Google it if you're not familiar with the area and find what you're looking for. And usually there's plenty of parking, and today is certainly no exception. So there's that. And of course, obviously, it's very cold out today, so nobody is really playing pickleball. So before I head back, this is a little area I haven't really walked around, but I do want to kind of just kind of step out here for a moment, just kind of take a look. And the reason why is I see over here, it looks like we have a bird box out. So bird of course just flew off, but there is a looks like a little nesting box. Of course we got our robins. And also I just kind of want to come out here because I hear like I don't know if you could hear it, but I'm not quite sure what kind of insect that is. Of course, we got the birds in the background. So I guess this little path right here just kind of goes around a little bit. It's kind of this little area right here. It's just right there's the parking lot. Food trucks are over there. All right. Now, on to the next stop. Alright, so here we are at the last stop for the day. I am just across the street from the little Centerton Lake, and I just wanted to show you, first time showing this on video, this is just the other little parking lot that they have. It's just right behind Sonic. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots plus a handicap spot, so you have 8 spots all together. So not too much available in the way of parking for that, just so you know. And of course up that way, that's Main Street, and you got a little center back here where you got Verizon. There's a mattress clearance place, and you got Goodwill. There's also a bank up there. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of walk across the street and just kind of take a look, see what the water's looking like on the other end. This street right here, I'm not quite sure the name of it, but it is a little neighborhood street that goes back into the parking lot. Wait till this traffic passes. Going to kind of come over here real quick and just kind of walk around for a minute, kind of show you a little bit what we got going on this side, which I will say, you know, Centerton Lake is not a very big lake at all. So down over there straight ahead, that is the other parking entrance where they have parking places available. I did go down there. Apparently they're doing some kind of construction or cleaning down there, so I decided to just kind of come down here instead. And of course, if you want to just kind of ride your bike around, if you come out here, you can kind of just, you know, you can just kind of ride around in a circle. Just kind of make a loop around the lake here. And not quite sure what these contraptions are out here, so let's step over here and take a look. Not quite sure what that's supposed to be, but there you go. Step up. I guess these are like monkey bars or something for the kids to play on. See what it says up here. So I guess these are, I guess you can either use them as a monkey bars, or you can use them as a, what is it, pull-ups or chin-ups or whatever it's called. Okay. So I guess maybe these are some kind of exercise equipment, maybe? It's been a few years since I've been out in this spot, in this area, so this is not something I've seen out here before. It's interesting. Taxpayer money put at good use. It's like we got a goose out there. Mean little creatures. Walk back across the street. So I think I'm gonna head back to the house right now, kind of warm up a little bit and kind of figure out what I'm gonna do about my plants for tonight. So heading back home. So okay, it's now shortly after 5 o'clock and I have finally finished up all I'm gonna do out there in the yard today. I went ahead and just put another burlap over the burlap I already put on over the fence there, just kind of help maybe keep some more of the wind out from you know, keeping the frost off of it or what have you. Not sure how well it's gonna work out. I'm not real hopeful, but I figure, you know, it's worth a shot, you know. First time I've kind of had issues with frost like this, so it was just something that I knew that was kind of available out there at Home Depot, so I went ahead and just wanted to give it a shot. I figure it's a lot better than using tarp. So other than that, of course, you know, had to go out and take a look at some of the water levels out there at some of my favorite places here in the area. Gotta say, Lake Bentonville, you know, is looking good. No issues out there. The water was up, obviously, but except for out there in the beaver wetland habitat, I was very surprised that it was dry as it was. But like I said, I'm not quite sure how that water flows out there, so, you know, it's just, I guess, just the way how it flows. So, of course, stopped by at Centerton Lake. Which, you know, it was down, it was low, but I think that's the way how they when they redid that whole other section over there, I think that helps with the drainage out there. It's been several years since I've been on that side, so, you know, it's definitely lower than what I remember it ever being. So I do hope you have enjoyed today's video. Like I said, I will be heading out of town here within the month of April, and we'll be doing a few nights away from the area. Just kind of want to explore a little bit, kind of do something a little different, something I haven't done in quite a while, and most certainly this will be the first time for this channel, so I'm really excited about that and looking forward to it. So that's going to do it all for me today. Until next time, bye.